Hey everyone, this is Anthony from Munchified Entertainment. Thank you for joining me on my review of Need for Speed Underground 2. Underground 2 is it's just a simple racing game created by EA. I believe it was released in 2004. I recently played this game and I I liked it. I forgot how much uh, I enjoyed it back when when it came out. The only issues that I had for it was there were a few races that I couldn't really beat, so I kind of stopped playing the game when I was younger. But I recently played it and I beat it, and here's my review of Need for Speed Underground 2. Need for Speed Underground 2 is one of the most easiest racing games to understand the storyline. You start off in Underground, where you start as nobody, and then you went up the ranks, get some mad street cred, build up some reps, and you just dominated everyone. And then there's that one guy that, well, just had to piss him off. And from Underground 2, or from Underground, there's this segment where in this cutscene here, there's a segment that it shows that you were invited to some kind of a cult or something, and it's your car gets towed. So after your car gets towed, it sends you to the present day, and basically what happens is after you recover from the crash or whatever, you decide to leave the city and go live where Underground 2 takes place, which is Bayview, and you get the hookups, you get the starter car and everything, start a new life. And then from here, you just build up some more street cred. You get more enemies. There's this other cult, I guess, that goes after you because you're building up so much rep that they do not like. And so it's very a generic story. You're trying to be number one. There's some guy that doesn't want you to be number one, and that just crushes your dreams, I guess, but you end up winning. I hated the ending for this. So with Need for Speed, there were a lot of good cars with the game. There's so much cars that you could choose from. It's incredible how much cars they had. The wide variety was amazing. It wasn't, like there weren't supercars like the newer Need for Speeds. It was more the generic, cars that costed around, 30 or less dollars, grand. And with the body shop gave you many varieties of, front bumper, rear bumper, side skirts, spoilers, rims. You have to unlock all these things along the game. You can do unlocks for certain things by doing certain races. A certain amount of races unlock certain things, I guess. There's large variety of spoilers, hoods, roof scoops, side mirrors, mufflers, light, headlights, taillights. They added a lot to customization in this game, just like in the first Underground. But I feel like they added more to this game for it's just newer, and it's just great. The customization in this game is just all out. They added a lot more things. The paint shop, it does what it does. It paints your car. You can like paint different types of car parts, whichever colors you want. And they have different, gloss metallic and all that kind of shit. They also have different varieties of vinyls, uh, decals. You can just put a lot of decals if you want. And it's just great, And another thing that they added was custom gauges. You can put neon lights under your car in the engine bay. You could also do it in the engine bay, and then if you unlock the custom trunk, all these you have to unlock. These don't come in until like after the stages. Like I think if you unlock these in the 5th stage, which is the last. You also get tinted windows. You get different colored lights, different varieties, nitrous purge. It's just amazing what what you can do. Hydraulics. It's just amazing on what it has. What you can do to customize this whole car to what you want. And they also included, spinners. They have different kinds of spinners. They also have doors they can open up, like Lamborghini or Suicide or Scissor. And they also have like the ways that you can open up the hoods. It's just amazing on the varieties that they did. And with that, the stages, you unlock new cars. There's these things that are called like URLs. I'll get into that in a little bit. But after every stage, you unlock a certain part of town. The first town that you unlock, I guess, is the Beacon Hills, and that's the 2nd stage. The 3rd stage is the the Heights, which is really nice. It's really really good. And after that, you get Coral Harbor, I believe, which has all these shipments and stuff. You unlock part of, like half of the Coral Harbor on stage 4, and then stage 5 you unlock the other half of it, which is it's pretty it's confusing. Now, what URLs are, it stands for Underground Race League, and they're just tournaments, and they usually take place either in some part of town or sometimes even in the airport. And there's usually either 2 or 3 races that whatever place you get certain points from it. And after every single URL, you unlock a car or performances, but you also get performances after every stage or a certain amount of races. And it usually goes to upgrade your car and everything. There's this is a new type of race thing that they also added, that EA added. They also have different they have different kinds of races. Newer ones that they added were a street league, but I'll get into that in a little bit. They also have drags, which it's just like the other ones, but a lot better. The stretches are longer. The gears, you don't really feel that much. I don't know, they're not really that different from Underground, but they feel a little bit better. They also have drifts, which are really interesting. They also have it so you can do it in the canyon, and it's really cool. I really enjoyed it how they added the drifts into the canyon. It's something different, you're not stuck in that small arena. But the only problem is you have to worry about the cars in this or the walls when you're doing the canyon. They also have circuits, which is very, they it's the same as the other Need for Speeds. You just go around. They also have sprints in this game, which are a lot fun. And they also have the new type of race, which is Street X, which is a free for all in a drift in a drift course. And what you had to do is you had to get your competitors to crash into the wall and stuff in order for you to take the lead. It's, I don't know, it's fun, but it's kind of it's kind of stressful at sometimes. I found myself stuck in some of these more than what I should have been, but the only case for that is because of me crashing into the corner of the wall, and it just screwed me over. And another kind of feature that they added, which I really enjoyed, was something that they called outrun races. And that's basically, just one-on-one with at the free roam, and you race these AIs. It's basically like you had to get the lead, and you had to be like a certain feet away in order for you to win. And then if you're behind, you lose or whatever, So the graphics in this game, it's it's outdated. It's outdated, but for what it came out with, it was really good. I enjoyed the graphics in this game. There were a few things that I kind of hated. There were a few bugs, but those weren't really big of a problem. In my opinion, they were just small problems. As you saw there, that car just flew out of nowhere. I don't even know how that even happened, but yeah, other than that, it was really good. The music is it's pretty good. I don't really have much problems with it. It's mostly rap and rock with a few trance, but it really fits with the mood of the game, in my opinion. I don't really have any problems with the music. It's mostly neutral. But overall, the game was really good. I really enjoyed it. If you have a copy of it, I recommend playing it. Everyone recommends playing it. It's one of the old Need for Speed games that are really good, especially since it has free roam and everything. And it's just, it's really fun. I enjoyed the whole customization and everything. It's kind of a bummer that the newer ones, you don't really customize the car like the old ones. It's mostly like the performance, and it's just I don't really like the newer ones. The old ones, when you compare the old ones to the new ones, yeah, the graphics are really great on the new ones, but the gameplay, the whole experience of the game in the older ones are far more better than the newer ones. It's just more, this one's more fun, it's great. It's different. That's what it is. It's different. In my books, Need for Speed Underground 2 gets 9 out of 10. There's a few bugs, few issues, random glitches that they could have been fixed, but other than that, it's a fun game. Great gameplay, good storyline. I wish the ending was better. The ending, I'm gonna spoil it for you guys. You beat the guy that tries to take you down. Yeah, you beat him, and then there's just like, oh yeah, congratulations, you did it. And then you get this message saying, hey, congratulations, you beat Underground 2. You can still do this and that if you want. And it's just stupid. I hated the ending. It was so anticlimactic. I was expecting like the guy to be like, hey, that was a good race and all this and that. No, it was just so stupid. I hated it. I didn't even bother recording the ending of it because it was so stupid. But overall, it gets a 9 out of 10 in my book. Definitely recommend it. And so yeah. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, favorite, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Instagram. I don't know what else. AOL. If you guys still use that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.